Guys, so leo tutazungumzia kuhusu Lssc na tutagusia pia kidogo juu ya makanisa na vingine. So yeah. Na kama kuna idea ya kushare, unaleta idea na tunashare. Tuko hapa juu ya kupanana mawazo na kufundishana. So that way next time in future tusikie udilia ile makosa. That's the reason why tuko hapa. So kitu ya kwanza mimi nataka nibaeleweshe Lssc, hata useme whether you like it or not. Kivyangu mimi ukiniuliza kesi unasema kama Lssc, eske Lssc ni ya mzuri ama ni ya mbaya? Is it a good investment ama bad investment? Nakupatia straight answer. And the straight answer is no. Lssc is not a good investment. Batu walitia pesa zabo, walinvest ndani. That's okay. Kila mtu kuna choice yake. Lakini, is it a good thing to do? No. Because Lssc is a Panzi scheme. Now, just in case kama ujue Panzi scheme ni nini, and I even have a definition of that here. So Panzi scheme ni kama chain. Unaona, it's a fraud. Yani ni fraud, it's illegal. Ni chain yenyewe unakuwa unakokota mwenzako, huyu anakokota mwenzake, huyu anakokota mwenzake, na nyinyi wote mko mna fall into the same trap. Mnakuwa mnaangukia mwile mtego ile moya. Na kisha siku bale wa skema wanamaliza kupata pesa zao, once they finish to get their money, banafunga. Now, first of all, when they do that, hawakuwa wanakupatia promise when batafunga. Habakupatia promise how this, like, there is no clear information about this business. Unasikia? So ni chain yenye inakuwa ni wa scammers. I don't care how much aba watu kuna wanaenda kuma video wanataka ku defend Lssc, watu msiogope, vitu biko sawa, you know, pesa zenu ziko nini, lakini basi badanganye. The end of the day, Lssc is a scammer. It's a scamming company. It's a Panzi scheme. I don't care what you say. So nyiwe mulitia pesa zenu ndani. Some people basha pata ma profit tayari, walipata ma profit, wali benefit, yeah. But guess what? They came back, bakakuja na ingine system bakaita lightning. And then zile pesa zote zenye mlikosha tia kule ku Lssc before, bakazi transfer kule ku lightning. So many people walitia pesa za mingi, wanatia ma 10, 20,000, whatever, bakafaidika. Lakini guess what? So let's say Lssc doesn't come back. Nikisema kila mtu walitia pesa zake anahomba. So you done. Unaona? So the whole point ya hii live, the first thing nitafanya na if I'm gonna make you join the live, I'm just gonna give you a warning. Na first warning itakuwa sitaki mtu criticize mtu wote ama kupoint names. Na kitu ya pili ya hatutataja jina ya mtu. Na the only other thing ya tatu iko hapa tuko nijua kupana mawazo na jinsi tutapiganisha hii isitokee tena, and how we can do something better for our communities instead of falling into this kind of trap, because hii ni mtego na really kuna to affect shibot. I know many people wali fall into this trap na hawapendi kusema, hawapendi, they don't want to mention their names, lakini ni mingi sana. Na kitu ingine sana inanishangaza ni kuona batu ya kwanza walikuwa kujump into this, walikuwa batu ya makanisa. Mabiongozi ya makanisa ndio walikuwa wa number 1 joining nani ma Lssc. Which I was so surprised. I was so surprised. Mnaenda mkanisa mnaomba Mungu, but yet nyinyi wa kwanza kujoin bitu ya scamming. Bileta haya sana. Yeah. So if anybody wants to join the live, you can. Lakini tutakupatia warning, no criticizing. Tuko hapa kupana mawazo, tuko hapa ku figure out how we can get out of this trap and what we can do better. Haiko sema mimi niko hapa juu na solution or anything. I think na benye biko na solution jo au benye tukua tunawazia biko na solution. Bianaza hata solution ya hivi, lakini tunakutana njoo wa mingi sana benye biko mu Lssc. Na hapo njoo mabichwa benye biko na lead. Nilipost nikauliza watu hivi, kasema bale benye biko na maofisi, mutupatie information ya Francois, mutupatie email ya Francois, tumpigie, tumuulize what is going on. If kama hii investment iko legitimate investment, unapaswa kuwa na customer service. What kind of company that only one person anakuwa na answer? Nearly 2 million people when you want to invest in Lssc, and only Francois is the only person when you acquire customer service. What kind of customer service is that? Like, kila mtu atatoa message sahi, and I will dare you right now to send a message wende kule bond chat and send a message. When they tap 10,000 people, guess what? The person who's going to answer you at the same time is Francois. What kind of company that has only one customer service? A company with over 2 million people. That's a scam. Lakini unaona mnafanya maofisi, mnafanya na maconference ya kabambi, mna rent masali. It's almost like blind people. Na kama mko naongozana nyie wote na mko wa blind, and you know it's a willing for blindness yenye mko mnafanya, and you know it's bad, lakini mnaifanya anyway. Unaona? I think we can do better. We can come up with a solution. We can give each other's idea. Kuko ma investment ya mingi yenye tukikamata zile pesa zenye muli waste tulitia mu Lssc, because na mimi niko victim wa Lssc. I'm not gonna lie to you. Na mimi nilitia pesa zangu ndani. I didn't know better. Lakini unaanza learn, unaanza angalia, unasema no. Nikiendelea kufollow hapa jamaa yuko nafanya. This is like ni kama kipofu yuko na follow, yuko nataka kuongoza wengine mbatu. Which doesn't make any sense. Nasikia. So benye wali join in, benye walipata pesa zao, good for you. Lakini eske ukiniambia ukinomba advice unaambia would I advise anybody to join Lssc? Never. Ever. Unasikia? So yeah. Na ingine kitu enyeko really surprising ni moya ni kuona gisi benye biko bana defend Lssc. They are the same people, especially Bakongomani. The Congolese. Najua the reason why nilitia hii flag hapa nyuma it's just I was saying I'm not siko mbitu ya politiki wala mabitu gani. Hii flag mimi nilitia hapa juu ya it's some kind of protest of what is going on in our country and the killing. So nyuma nilitia flag. Na mimi na kama Bakongomani wa mingi sana bali join Lssc. There's too many of you. Unaona? Na tulishafanya makalikili ya mapesa yenye bali invest mu Lssc. Ukiangalia mzuri, maybe in the amount tulisha invest mu Lssc it could be the same as much as the GDP of the entire country of Burundi. Unasikia? Njo pesa zenye Lssc shakamata inakula. At first walikiaka bakawaambia okay, mutakamata kila mtu anatia pesa, but if you want to leave, you can leave anytime you want to. You can leave. Saba na watu wanakuwa mingi wakasema no, this time you can withdraw your money. If you can only get the profit, but ile pesa zako zulitiaka ile original amount ulitiaka before, you can't take it anymore. Bakai block now. Na ukitoka banakupatia a portion, not even 20% of it. It doesn't matter kama ulitiaka 10,000, watakupatia yote. Watakupatia kidogo. Because bakosha understand how trapped nyewote muko. Now bakasema no, this is not enough. Let's bring another one. Bakaleta ingine investment, bakaita kama licensing ya pili bakatia. Bakasema ukitia 5,000 tunakutilia 5,000, then you get a dividend ya yulu. And then in 1 week, you get some kind of profit. Everybody bakalodi. Tena zile pesa zilimkosha faidika mbele mwile Lssc kule mbele. Banazilodi back. Mwile lightning. Now guess what? As soon as bali figure out, okay, we got the amount that we want. Which, nikikuambia sahi the amount. It's not even a secret. It's over $7 billion. $7 billion. That's a crazy amount of money. My inches of Africa ziko zina die to get a loan of $7 billion from China, from countries. But Shiba Africa, I don't know what's going on in our head. Tunakamata $7 billion ulipatia a person that you will never see in your life. Invisible human being. You give them $7 billion. It's crazy. And then, let's say, you wanna say my Lssc itafungula mu 3 days. Wait, hold on 1 second, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, let's say, because we're gonna say my Lssc itafungula mu 3 days. So, by Wednesday, so, 2 days, which is Wednesday, Lssc itafungula. Lakini, if you think these people are stupid, keep hope asema batafungula Tuesday. Here's what's gonna happen. Because kila mtu asha panic, right? Everybody gonna panic. Wanasema, we lost our money. We can't get our money back. We don't know what's gonna happen. Is the Lssc closing? Now, if Lssc inafungula, guess what's gonna happen? Kila mtu atapenda atoshe pesa zake. I withdraw their money. Everybody's gonna take their money out. And do you think Lssc is just gonna let you guys take all your money out? No, I don't think so. balisha funga. Chances of them, of you guys thinking like sema atafungula, they're coming back. Batakuwa na badanganya vile 1 week inapita, wanatumia message, unaenda ku app, una login, unaangalia. And then 1 month later na pass vile vile, then your money is gone. So ingine kitu yenye iko really surprising ni kuona bapastere ya makanisa bana play big key role mwa vitu ya Lssc. Bapastere ya makanisa njo ba kwanza baiko na Panama, manake niseme njo ba top benye wanapana mapropaganda. Unasikia batu ya Mungu, watu wanambaka makanisa njo ba kwanza beba na invest mbitu ya Lssc. Bayet mnasema mnaombaka Mungu, and you are the same people wenye walitoka Congo, and you are the same people wenye mko mna criticize nani government ya Congo na gisi wanatututi mubaya, lakini nyinyi wa kwanza mko mna fall into this kind of trap. It's crazy. Masikia. Na sasa mimi nasema juu ya makanisa, haiko sema niko na criticize wa pastera, mimi nasema amombake Mungu ama mbelieve nani mko ba bon. I mean sometimes na nyinyi pia amjue. You know, sometimes people wanafanyaka vitu wenye wajue. Lakini tukisemesha ukweli, most of you mnajua Mungu anafanya. Yeah. Mnajua Mungu anafanya, na kitu moja na disappoint but even myself and disappoint sana ni kuona gisi nyinyi kama batumishi ya Mungu wenye mlipasha kuwa mna protect bajeni, mnafundisha bajeni, mnawapatia mawazo ya mzuri, lakini nyinyi wa kwanza menye mko mna support vitu ya hivi. It's crazy. Masikia. Tungisemaga mbele aseme batu wakuwe na idea ya kusema what can we do as a community, what can we do, and na gisi tunaweza ku move forward, and what can we contribute ideas on what can we do to move forward as a community. What can we do? Unasikia? If anybody angekana ile idea ya kusema tutie pesa pamoja, tufanye hivi, tufanye kitu ya maana, to build kama ni ma grocery stores, I mean hata makanisa, I'm okay, tunaweza jenga makanisa, lakini ya maana tu ni kujenga makanisa yenye haiko kila mtu anakuwa pastor mkanisa yake. Unasikia? Ile pesa menye mnapoteza mlipatia Lssc ile ma billions of dollars mliwapatia, you could have put that money together na mnajenga makanisa za mzuri za kabambi zimtaombea ndani, and ingilikuwa way better than losing money mwa Lssc. Unasikia? We could have opened some of the largest grocery stores, maybe gas stations, maybe I don't know, bitu ya mingi sana tungifanya zile pesa. But munepatia complete stranger benye amjue, somebody you never seen in your life, somebody you don't know. Bale kia tuna kijina, wanakupatia tu kijina kimoja, wanakuambia Francois. That was it. And everybody fall for that. No. So let's wait and see. Tuangalie kama Francois atafungula back Lssc. And here's what I know. Even if Francois anafungula, again, I said it earlier, even if Francois anafungula Lssc, everybody's going to take their money out. And that will be the end, because once everybody want to withdraw the money, then they will shut it down. Either way. They will shut it down. So just so you guys know, this is the end. This is the end of your so-called investment company. That's it. Batu mingi munacha makazi. Muna. It's crazy. Me, one question, the only question you gonna, and the only one question and one question only that I have. Bale benye biko na maofisi, nye benye muko na maofisi, again. Mutupatie contact, au mutoneshe some kind of evidence. Unasikia, because remember, and here's the worst part about this investment. This is the worst part of it. Ba mama yetu wanaingia ndani, ba baba yetu wanaingia, bazee benye bajue, na some of them abajue kusoma na kuandika. Banatia kwa ofisi yenu, mnawapatia information, unampatia information ya bongo yenye ujue. Unampatia information yenye una evidence yenye na backup. Unasikia? And now problem ya hivi natokea, you can't, unashindwa ujue, because na wewe hauna information, na wewe mwenye uko na ofisi hauna information. You don't know nothing. Bakia kuza question nasema tu, okay, tunachunga Francois ajibie. Francois mwenye does not exist. So now, mutapata maprobleme na batu. Niwe mko na maofisi, mutapata mashida na batu. Because they gonna want answers. Mulifanya mapari, mukafanya ma conference, mabitu gani? Now everything inakuwa crashing. How are you going to explain to these people? Hawa wazee wetu wenye walitia mapesa zao ndani, hawa wazee mama yetu walikuwa, some of these women abatumika kitena yuko ma 65 70. Wasema okay, acha na mimi nitibu pesa wangu hapa mu Lssc, ndakuwa napata kale ka $600 nani a month, ka 700 katanisaidia. Na sawa mama alikia kukuuliza, ulimu promise 100% ukamwambia kama hii ni legit business, haitendaka fast. Sasa now that everything is closing, how are you going to explain to this old woman? What are you going to say to them? That I'm sorry, ilikuwa ni scam na shit tulikuwa tujue. Hapana, wewe umejenga ofisi, wewe uko na ofisi, uliconfirm kama 100% this is a real investment. Hakuna investment mu America inapanaka pesa like that. Kama Lssc kuna wapatia pesa. There is no investment in America that does that. It has to be a scam. Unapata pesa ulipe tax. This is like hii ni Marekani. One day ukuwe na deni ya IRS ya $1. Pima ukuwe na deni ya IRS $1. Batakuwa kutumia barua kila siku. Unasikia, batakuwa kutumia barua kila siku na wanakudai pesa zao. Hey, good night nani Benson Rukundo. Thank you for joining, bro. Unasikia, batakudai pesa zao. IRS doesn't play with money. Kisha tunaambia wewe unakuwa na unafanya $10,000 kwa mwezi, $15,000 kwa mwezi, and then you don't pay tax. The one thing I know for sure, IRS, once they get involved in this, a lot of people, a lot of you guys, a lot of you gonna be in trouble. Mutenda down. Unasikia? It's gonna happen. Batafanya investigation. I mean, nye muombe Mungu njoo ifanye. Mfanye, muombe Mungu Lssc ifunge. Unasikia? But if this continues like this, some of you are really, really going down. Especially nyinyi wenye mko na maofisi. And the other thing nataka nijue, one thing I want to know, nataka nijue exactly. Nyinyi wenye mko na maofisi. Saa muna rent ile maofisi, munakuwa muna rent kujina ya nani? Like, mutuambie, we need to know, muna rent kujina ya nani? Whose name is it? Is it under Lssc? Because kurenti ofisi hapa Marekani ama own a business, you must have EIN number, unapasha kuwa na social security, you gotta have some kind of document. Well, Lssc haijulikane, you don't get 1099 from it, so how do you rent an office under Lssc? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Benye bana renti le maofisi under, habai renti under Lssc. No, bana renti under their own names. Hao wanaweza kuwa iko na ka tax company kake anafanya kama tax return, then ana renti ka ofisi, kisha anatia ma stickers za ma Lssc everywhere, and then anasema hii ndio ofisi yetu. Unasikia? So uko unafanya vitu na unajua kama this is wrong, but you do it anyway. Na unadanganya na wengine wote and you want them to join. And iko na nilumiza sana, iko na ni what's bothering me a lot ni kuona gisi batumishi ya Mungu. Nyinyi wa kwanza, nyinyi wa leader benye mko maibi. Lakini kesho mnaingia mkanisa na mnaomba Mungu na mnasema na mna preach kabisa na makuraji yote mko mna preach. Kama Mungu wote ya Mungu, joani, why Mungu awaoneshe kama hivi Mungu aone vitu ma scam? How come God is not showing you that like this is bad, this is a sin? Kama Mungu mnafanya dhambi, why? Veronica anasema seme African people, they think they're smart than what? It's not they're smart, it's just that ni juu ni kutojua na some people banahitaji mentorship ama kufundishiwa. Naomba tujifunze. Nasikia. James Kalunga.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Welcome, bro.
Thank you. How about you?
I'm just nasikia ndani yako kuna echo.
You gonna echo?
Yeah. I can hear my voice.
I think that's from the
Yeah, so one thing tunapasha tujifunze sana shi watu wetu tunatoka Afrika. Ndio. I know shi wote tulipenda tuingie mwa hii bitu juu tunataka pesa. We want the quick money. Hii makazi hapa Marekani natupokeza mapesa kama $20 an hour, $25 an hour. It's not enough. Yes, we understand. Tunataka extra income. Lakini why not before tuingie mwa vitu ya hivi na before tudanganyane shi wote tuingie in the same chain? How about tunajifunza kwanza, tunekala pamoja, tunapana mawazo mbele tuingie ndani. Nasikia. Yes, tuko na vifanya because tuko desperate. We need money. Tuko na mortgage. We have mortgages to pay. We have kids we are raising. Unasikia? I understand that. All right, joining James again. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me
All
now?
right, now good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on, man? Uko napana ma information ya mzuri hapo. Ya utamu kabisa.
No, I think I'm pretty much repeating the same thing. Niko nasema why. Yes, I understand tuko hungry, we need money. Unasikia, we need extra income coming in, that's okay. Lakini how about tunafundishana mzuri? Tena unaona kitu iko pale James.
Yes, sir.
We have a lot of educated brothers. We got my PhD hapa, right? We got my business degree. Lakini nobody wants to say nobody wants to go to them and say, hey, twende kwa hapa banye biko na ma PhD hapa, biko na ma business hapa, biko na ma degree, but like let's educate each other. No.
Yeah.
It's just that
Joshua, you know, I think kunapita maybe a mwezi, yeah. Nilikuwa live na ndugu yangu Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedra. Na tuliongelea mambo about Panzi scheme, pyramid scheme, hiyo tuliongelea ako. And I think nipananga my point of view, just in a way ya kusaidia bandugu yetu.
Yeah.
But you know, some people, like some of bandugu yetu, when ukibonesha reality, unaonyesha ukweli, pamoja sasa si uko na batake, si uko na wivu, unaona? Because watu ya mingi ukiongea nabo anakuambia, mimi nitia franga yangu, nisha rekipere franga yangu, pesa yangu sharudia tayari, mimi niko bien. But surprisingly, tokuta watu walikuwa nasema washa rekipere franga yangu, bako nalia da franga mbona zingie tena zitoke tena. Like the reality is what? Wanashu Afrika, tuko na pepo ya pupa. Tuko na pupa sana ya pesa.
Yeah.
Tunataka to make money easy way. Last time nilionyesha watu hapa wanasema, how can you send makuta ama franga kumutu kwenye haujui kwa ziko naenda? Watu mwa walirudiaka wakasema, banajua biko na ma headquarter, biko na ma office. Wakanambia biko na ma office Mandalase, sio wapi na wapi. Na njoo hapa niko na ma TikTok, watu ya mingi kuma Facebook, ma TikTok, especially TikTok, ndio kuna hala watu kule, you know. Biko na tia like kule ndio kwenye ofisi, kule ndio nakuta bapapa wazima na makravate manini. Biko napatia watu moja sema msiogope. Sasa hapa ona hapa hivi sasa hii.
Yeah.
Unaingia live na mimi naingia live. Atasema tuko against, tuko contre nani yabo success yabo.
No, we're not against anybody's success.
I mean, ndio naambia batu watasema vile because tuko banona sasa tuko na décourager batu, but last time nilikuwa sema again. Last time tulifanya video na Cedric hapa hivi, tuliweza kuambia watu that business yote yenye haujue kwenye inallocate, utoshe franga yako invest ndani, don't expect anything like any benefit out of it. Expect to lose.
Dakota Fargo. Who's Dakota Fargo? Okay, let me approve. Come here, mtu anataka join. Let me see.
Okay, but for juu ya order ungefaa one by one, because Mr. take long, nikimaza hapo naanza hadi wengine watu.
Okay, acha nimtoshi.
Itakuwa bien one by one, so it's cool like
all right, yeah. Okay. All right, bro. Yeah. So when James is done, you'll be next, right?
Yeah, you gonna scare?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, I'll add him back.
Yeah, unasikia ndugu yangu. Last time, the next thing niambia watu, me, I'm in the taxi industry, you know. I've tax for more than 10 years. And hakuna any business that unaweza invest in, hauna address, hauna EIN number, which I will mention hapa hivi. EIN
Yeah.
number kwenye wajue, EIN number ni employer identification number.
Yeah.
Na kila mtu kiangalia hasa mnafanya matax yenu ama hata 1099 kuna kwaka ile EIN number. Ile EIN number yake ni ID number ya company.
Yes, that's the company
So,
social security number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxi ukifaa tax wanalomba social security yako.
Yes.
Na sasa unafaa tax uko na W2 yako inakuwa na EIN number ya business unatumika ndani.
Correct.
Juu ufanye tax because hawezi kufile tax kama una ile EIN number.
No.
Sasa na uko self-employed unapaswa kuwa na EIN number for you to make sure you do your tax correctly. And another thing you want to say about how do you think how do you have the energy or the courage ya kuinvest mu business yenye wanakuambia uende tusha pesa mu banki yako kisha uende we transfer like we send as iko sawa unalipa mtu cash mwenye ujue kuna kamata ile pesa unataka kamata ni cashiers check basha create the platform ya kutransfer franga ile which means hata baki kukula ile franga hakuna kwenye utaenda lilia.
It's untraceable.
It's
untraceable, yeah.
Bali wiko na maofisi kama ya Lssc balishatia ma flight ya ma flies za LSC all over.
Bro, biko na mabaji, banatia na mabaji mshingo.
Na mabaji.
I'm telling you.
Huko wengine niona manyumba hao bashatia biko na makopo za LLC munyumba.
Hey.
Fasi yote. So ile franga unatuma aiende kwa ule mtu. Yeye iko na kusaidia tu na wewe. Yeye mwenyewe naye iko na kusaidia mehajua hata kwenye franga ziko nenda.
No?
Ule bila wiko nasema niliona watu kuna nasema yuko na conference kama July 23rd Dallas. Nasema France atakuwa pale na njoo bataongeza ma levels, ma benefit and stuff. Ile it was number 1 nani point ya kuonyesha how things were going down. Walibambia asema we're going to big conference July 23rd, which is I think is in how many days basically tomorrow.
Yeah, basically tomorrow.
So walibambia biko na conference ya kabambi niliona hata watu wengine unakuta yuko na biblia sema
bro kwa watu walifly from Boise mimi najua watu walifly kutoka hapa Boise wakaenda kula sema banda Dallas for conference ya François atakuwa pale. The François that's coming is not gonna, there's no François coming.
Anyway, talking about François, so business mnasikia according to people wanasema business iko founded in Hong Kong, you know, kama China. Sasa ile jina François,
that's a French name with an Arab face. Ule mtu ni Mwarabu and the French name, bro.
So and then this the thing.
How is this even a thing?
Ingine kitu nilikuwa naambia about from the experience that I have, you know, I have another similar experience. And this is the normal way ya manani ya Panzi skin the way naendaka. They don't hawezi ku shut down everything like that.
They don't
come up always with a technical problem. So ile technical problem batu watawakia biko na ile imani biko nasema batabandikia ma email for few weeks. After a month batanda kuna batasend bali biko na chifaba manager bali batasend ma email, no more response.
Yeah.
Nanjeshi mtawakilia pale. Utakuwa na access ya ku login your account, unakuwa naangalia pesa yako pale but you cannot do anything. You know, inabakia tu franga ko pale tu mu application but there won't be any withdraw for the rest of their life.
Na ingine kitu James. Nisukate mkinywa. This is another question. And hii mlipashwa kwa batu uko na akili, bale benye biko na maofisi. Balipasha babione mbele ya wakati. They should have seen this coming. Bakisema okay sawa, Lssc ina shutdown. Sini vile? There's a technical difficulty, kama technical problem. Fine. What about the other investment? Sini vile? So because kama ile company banaya kama traffic yeko ya mingi, there's too many people in line, there's too many people coming in. Banapasha basi separate. So at least mnafanya okay, tufanye group 1 watapata pesa zao first, you can be able to withdraw, and then let's wait for the next group. Okay, you guys can wait for 1 week, let's fix the problem, and then we can give other people. Let's give 100,000 people first, let's try see if it works.
Right.
Yeah, you can just freeze everything.
But unaona, and the other thing when it comes to when it comes to my bit sexy ya franga hivi, my investment ya franga,
Yeah.
like the most secured companies I'm investment in my finances. Because you know people wanna invest makuta yabo mule. So basically everything had to be secured. How does it matter? Because the head in a lungula in a iko sick, utasema mikono na ina it function. So in another way I'm saying, kama ule François bambia François robot
The so-called no, the Francois
so
doesn't exist. That's not a human being. The Francois is
so,
it's a machine, something.
so ile makuta yote ile mafrango tiko naingia kule.
Yeah.
Utaniambia a whole company habana like make ba assistant ba bengine ba IT because ule Francois kwanza kama soit déjà Francois ye mwenyewe haiko njo IT maana kama njo CEO but anapaswa na ba IT wenye bana secure the data to make sure kama it can go down even for one day, at least for the next day, it has to be back up.
Yeah.
But wanasema François anagonjwa. So le François maake anagonjwa the whole company the data
François anagonjwa.
Hey,
is that a real thing?
But that's why niko naona watu wanasema François aligonjwa, but
so
and then basema atakuwa lakini ku Dallas atakuwa is
hold on
Dallas.
Hold on James. There's over the but we go mwele sisi ni mingi wanafika ku but necessarily 1.5 right now 1.5 million. So
unaona mimi nakuwa na TikTok but I always forget I have TikTok.
Yeah, what kind of company that only run by one person? Francois only.
And Francois mwenyewe ni robot.
So if Francois gets sick, let's say imagine tell me Jeff Bezos. If Jeff Bezos get hospitalized, then Amazon is shut down.
Amazon is shut down, yeah.
Ama
nani kama ni Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg
go on Facebook and shut down.
Yeah. I mean, before I let you go, continue with other people, the only thing I'll give as an advice kuambia bandugu yangu ni hivi. Ndio tuko na haja ku make money, you know, shibo tunapenda tukue ba independent, ukuwa na pesa yako inatoka pembeni inaingia mzuri. Shauri naweza wapatia ndugu yangu, inabidi kuangalia kwenye unatia pesa yako.
Huku wanasema hapa seme now is 5 million people. Holy smoke. Wow. So I didn't even know.
Yeah. So nanjo tuko na yuza sema watu waliingia ba mengi ndio maana the data kama system yao ili shut down because kulikuwa too much traffic. Sasa njo ikafanya juu ya watu ku withdraw franga ili slow down because of that. But anyway, what I'm saying, jumna natani kuacha watu wengine ba take time na wa kuongea.
Yeah.
Ni shauri tu ya kuambia ndugu yetu wa Kongomani. Msikimbilie, maisha ni ya Mungu. Kama utapata kesho, utapata kisa ya invest. Kama unapata pesa yako, kama utarudia kwenu, kama ku village yenu unaenda kufungula kama ni mashamba ya mambuzi, kama ni manini, wewe tia pesa yako unajua ulizitia pale. Afadhali ndugu yako akukule ile pesa kuliko mtu mwenye haujui kule pesa yako.
Wow, yeah, anasema ule anasema 5 million, it's over 5 million people, man.
Sasa ingine kitu niko nasema sasa. Hawa bavia ama hawa watu wenye kuna jifanya ba manager viko naingia ku video. Bana poste kusema kila kitu iko bien, mafranga itakuya. Eske wanajua kama first of all wanajua kama hii ni money laundering. Money laundering iko a big nani felony. Wanaweza kufunga anytime because wako na defend kama hiyo pesa iko legit. Batu kuna noma kuandika kama Lssc for life, batu kuna vitabu but na sasa ingine swali niko nayo yenye iko ya huzuni sana. Niko na ba pasteur walikamata watu wa Kristo yao wanabatia mwele mavitu. Bengine wanakopesha hata ba member ya church. Wanakopesha franga ba join. Sasa hapa vitu vitaribika.
Credit cards.
Bale wa member ya church batarudia mule. Pastor atabashauria nini? Bataomba, utapiga magoti.
Bale benye Mungu anaoneshaka wanakuwa na mavision, bale wanaoneshwaka mkanisa. Mungu akuonesha kama kutoka problem ya Lssc.
Jo hapo niko naangalia ile vitu fuyo itakuwa makanisa. Fuyo itatoka
Mungu alivuchika ba profeti akawafunga macho akamwambia hamtaona kitu leo.
Kutakuwa fuyo makanisa, kutakuwa fuyo mnyumba ya watu. Juu kwa mabunyumba yenye Bwana nakatala, bibi anasema hapana, mimi nitatia pesa.
Ni kweli.
Bibi anakatala, Bwana anasema mimi nitatia pesa.
Ni kweli.
Sasa hapa hii vinaenda haribika. hata kama utasema osha rekipere pesa yako, lakini uko naangalia pale kuna pesa nyingine ya mingi na wale watu li recruit bali unaona kama uko kichwa yako batakufuata kwa watu watauana hapa, mablozi bamulonge tapigiwa hapa. But anyway, acha niache watu wengine waongee.
Mie mie kabisa, mimi naona nishaona jinsi makanisa, sunasi makanisa hapa zinakorogana banakorogana every day. Hivi banataka korogana sasa for real. Mangumi zitalia makanisa, chunga tu. Tutasaidia, tutaombea, Mungu atawasaidia na kila kitu itakuwa, unaona kila kitu kuna wakati yake, kuna wakati ya kupanda na kuvuna. Sasa wale walivuna Mungu awabariki, na wenye wakuvuna basi Mungu aendelee kuwapatia tu nguvu. Watavuna for the next Jeff anasema LSC currently under LSC name. Does LSC known as a legit company in America? LSC inapasha kuwa na EIN number.
Yeah, ile kwanza mnaanza mwambia anasema bongo because
that's a lie.
Mimi so many people because first of all Joshua, mina own a business, like nisema niko na business ya tax. Na mimi I've got LSC. Yeah, hapana LSC, I mean what that is? LLC. LLC was stuck in people's heads already. Limited liability company. So, basically, when you own an enterprise or whatever, you know, you own a business, you're supposed to have that for the state and for the federal. Yeah. So, come on. First of all, who own a business office, a commercial office, inakuwa na contract, and most of the contract iko minimum, inakuwa most of them. Some people are depend, but they can correct if I'm wrong, but a lot of the time my commercial business offices inakuwa minimum ya 2 years contract at least, that you have to confirm you're going to be there for 2 years before you renew your lease. And every year when you renew a lease ya commercial office yako, inakuwa na increased percentage, and that has to be under a person who's the owner of the business, na ile anapasha social security yake, ID yake, all the information yako inapasha go on there. Sasa ile LSC hakuna ule wanasema vile anasema bongo, because both wemna jua benye biko na maoffice biko na use majina yabo, and their names mule mundani tu banatiele ma flyer LSC. But this is not true. You see, James, the problem is this, man. These people know bana you are 100% kama benye biko nafanya biko illegal. Wanajua kama ni wrong na biko na misleading, they are misleading people, lakini because mko mna benefit ndani unasema okay na mimi nene nakamata vingine ba. Wakati ile nyingine investment ilikuyaka banaita kama skura ile ya nani ya Lime, right? Look what happened to people. They did the same thing, wanakokotana mukuye, and then once Lime walipata pesa zao wanahitaji, they shut it down. Lime LSC is the same thing. There's no difference. Unaona, last time again like I told you tulikuwa ku live na MC Cedric ku Facebook hapa. Njo ile Lime inakula watu franga. We talked about this. I told people ile Lime ni mtoto wa LSC. No, it's the same people. What they did, sasa bale watu kwa jitapa saba shakapata franga zabo. Ile Lime ilikieka kuya pale ikaonesha like biko na better benefits than LSC. So watu ya mingi bakafutia franga kule ku Lime mbio because walikuwa watapata franga mbio. Ile Lime ikulasa hata more than 2 months. No, and they shut it. Baka shut down. Walikuliwa franga yote. Kisha bakarudia tena wanasema bebe alibakia mu LSC, wakasema LSC ndio ya butamu, ndio ya bie. Hii ndio company ya kweli, hii ndio company itafungiwaka. Hii ndio company inajulikana Now it's the same thing that's going on now. Yenye naambia watu biko mlame na biko na mapriere hapo ngali naomba sema itarudia. All I tell you guys, I'm sorry, but RIP LSC. Mina kuacha utie watu wengine nao batie ma point yao pale, niko na watch live and then I can comment if I have any point or if anybody come back, man. Kama kuna nyingine my idea, come back. Sounds good. I'm watching. I'm here live. I'm
All right.
on
Okay,
on the.
Paul. Let's put okay, Jeff. All right. Jeff, welcome. Jeff, welcome, brother.
Yes, Josh. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Long time, huh?
Yeah, long time, man. Last time I saw you in Houston, it was when? Oh, man. 20,
Jesus, that was
2016?
26, yeah, 16, 17, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was 1 year before my wedding, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
man.
still live in Iowa?
No, Houston, man. I never live in Iowa.
Oh,
Houston.
oh yeah, Houston, yeah.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, that was a long time ago, long time ago. It's been more than 10 years since we
I
saw each
know,
other.
man. I know.
Yeah, thank you for doing this live, man. You know, as you said, man, there's a lot of people with PhDs and everything that they don't know where this business is going.
Yeah,
But however, there's something that me I am kind of like seeing here, like is this reality or not? My brother James, he was saying there and everything that you said, this is the reality because we don't know exactly where the business is at, who has the business and all those kind of things going on.
yeah.
However, as I said in my comments there, I
Mm-hmm.
know one of my friend.
Mm-hmm.
He never been a manager before,
Yeah.
and even when I visited even his office here, so basically I don't want to say his name here online. I visited his office here in Houston area,
Yeah.
and I saw the office, and the office is under LSC because, and also I was one day, because I subscribed to their YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
where they do the training.
Mm-hmm.
They have their number. I think I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know where's my agenda. They have two identification, like I think they have like a China identification of business and
Mm-hmm.
also US.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them down. I follow them on YouTube where they have like a trainer who goes there and say, hey, this is trainer, I think his name is I think it's Eric. He always
Mm-hmm.
say how legit the business is.
Yeah.
And then he say, if you want to verify, this is our number. Even me, I was thinking that I think I'm gonna call which I think the Department of Treasure here in America to verify with the number that's that's really they are giving out,
Mm-hmm.
because they say if you want to do your own investigation, do your own investigation. We are not hiding anything.
Mm-hmm.
However, go back to my friend.
Mm-hmm.
The office that he has, and here in Houston area, I think
Mm-hmm.
we have more than 3 or 5 offices because Houston is so big.
Yeah.
So the office really, I saw the contract, man. The contract is under LSC. This is the reality, man.
Okay.
LSC,
Yes, the contract is under LSC, but we need to find out
yeah,
like I said, every business in America
hmm,
must have EIN number, which is a
yeah,
company's social security.
that's right.
And then if it's a foreign company, right?
Mm-hmm,
If it's a foreign company, they must have some kind of contracts.
mm-hmm,
Sindio vile?
yeah, that's right.
What? Okay, yes. Let's say it's a foreign company. Okay, and they're allowed to operate in the United States. Like, the question is
Mm,
this: when all these people are gonna wander around, banakuwa na hii madoubt, is the LSC closing, is what's going on? Why? How come those people with offices, right?
mm-hmm,
How come they don't provide clear information? They're just speaking on maths, but go online, show them a clear information like, hey, this is an email that we got from the top
from the company, yeah.
CEO.
Mm-hmm,
Hapana vile tu mabon chat ya Francois aliandika I do this. No, no, no. Let's show them an actual official email like, hey, we are having a difficulty and this is what's going
mm-hmm.
on. Show them an official document so to calm people's mind. Unasikia, every
Yeah,
business
that's right.
has some kind of iko na ile routine. Okay, kuko problem
Mm,
mu company, banataka kana kutumia nani. Actually, they send it banatumaka before even the problem happens. So that
yeah,
way
that's
you
right.
guys are aware of that. Unasikia. So this
Mm.
guy's going online bana sema propaganda. Oh, don't calm down, everything is good. Lakini, what are the source? Where are you getting this information from?
Yeah.
Who did you
Yeah.
talk to? Because everybody was tunaongea na Francois, but Francois, it was on a bond chat. That's where you talk to
Mhm.
Francois. Did
Yeah.
Francois wrote you
Yeah.
an
To be
email?
honest, there's a lack. Yeah, there's a lack of transparency. So everything is on, like, the charts, that bond chart,
Yeah,
you
bond chat.
know.
James was a bond chat. Bond chat nile, it's an app that everybody goes and communicate. Before bond chat, they want to communicate na Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
So they figured out that Telegram has a lot of people coming in. They don't know who they are, and they could potentially be people to steal other people's accounts using the phone number. So they
Yeah.
came up with their own apps, Bakaita Bond Chat, and that's what they use until today.
Mm.
But that's the only way when I communicate with Francois, whether you have an office or not. But as a person who has an office and there's almost like 1,000 people behind you, you should have more information than just Bond Chat. And I can
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, kama kuko mweko na maofisi, kule mweko na office, come here live, tuambie. This is the
Yeah.
information. Post it online. This is the email I got from this person. Here an official document. Like, give people something that they can believe. So
That's
we
right.
don't do kila mtu ko mu darkness right now. Unasikia?
Mm-hmm.
Na
Yeah.
nanjo si Panzi scheme inatumika. Unaona?
Yep.
So I'm sorry nisukate I mean nataka tu niwapatie nani a little bit of a definition here, right?
Mm.
So Panzi scheme, right? Panzi scheme is a particular kind of criminal activity. Again, it's a criminal activity.
That's right.
It's a particular kind of criminal activity that was named after Charles Ponzi. It was the name of a person in 1920 and has been referred to as a Ponzi scheme. The entire fraud runs on the premise of paying off old investors through the collection of money from new investors. Unasikia?
Mm.
So scammers have ensured that more recruits, but recruit more people, join to scheme to keep the fraud afloat. So they keep scheming, so they want you to join, and more people coming in. So once the supply of recruit dries up, so once they've got enough people and there's no more people joining in,
Mm.
the scheme collapse. In the end, only the scammers benefit. So the only people that benefit in the end are the scammers.
That's right.
You see, while the rest loses their financial assets. So whatever you put in there, you lose.
Mm.
And this has been going on for years and years. We know it's a Panzi scheme. I don't care how much Mutai defend, how much people will come up and say this and this. And the worst part of it, Nani Jeff, is why only gonna target African people? Most of the people that gonna targeting about immigrants,
Mm.
those who are really desperate, manataka pesa. You don't
That's
see
right.
that. You don't see that many Americans, and when I say American, I really mean like I'm talking about white people, right?
Mm.
Not that many. If there is any, I don't know, because they understand these things. They understand it's a scam. They
That's
understand
right.
that chances of losing is higher. It's a 99%. You're gonna lose. At the end of the day, the scammers is the one that always wins because ukikamata ile 20% wanakamataka alone, Jeff, it's a
Mm.
lot of money. Just the 20% alone.
Yeah, that's right. Even right now with the promotion that they have right now, they're saying
Yeah,
that Kylian Mbappe, I think how they are playing. Kylian Mbappe is gonna be to this convention they're gonna have in Dallas.
that's a lie.
Because they know Kylian Mbappe is a soccer player that a lot of African love a lot. So it's like a marketing,
Yeah.
they want
Hmm.
to use their name,
Hmm.
and under that commercial, man, you have to see how many people joined, man. In just couple days, man. Oh Lord, you have to see, Josh. You have to see. It was crazy. A lot of people, oh, Kylian Mbappe is coming. People. First of all, a lot of people who are in LCC, they speak French because they know Kylian Mbappe is gonna speak in French in Dallas and everything. And then the pictures are all over the place. Even I was like, man, I wish I can have information from France, and really contact someone in France. Is really Kylian Mbappe, but is someone, because he has so many security, and
Yeah.
also for him to come to that type of business, Kylian Mbappe has to make sure he's not, involving himself into something that's gonna get him in trouble, you know. So because Kylian Mbappe is not just someone that you can just bring to your business like this, you know. And then that's why I was like, man, something is fishy here, man. Something is not right.
See, Jeff, let me tell you something, right?
Yeah.
You, I know you come out will join LCC. You've seen those bond charts, right?
Mm-hmm.
They always send the images of like one day bashaka send the image ya nani ya ule mwalikuwa press secretary wa Trump before wanamuita nani
Spencer.
Spencer
Spencer.
Spencer,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine balituma aseme Spencer anasema LCC, I love LCC. That was an AI generated voice. Banatia nani Spencer voice pal. Every time banatuma voice ya some celebrities, it's never gonna play. That video never plays. It's always a video, but it's never play. And then when you play, never play.
Wow.
You see? Yeah, go to that Bone channel and see every video that Banatuma, oh, Banasha Trump, Asimi, Trump will support LSCC. Where? Videos, Banatumaka video, Nasima 20 minutes video. Like the video, ukipima could play, it's never gonna play. We
Wow.
see that, we know it's wrong, we know it's a scam, and then we pretend like, okay, it's fine. That's like unatia mgulu munani mumai na I mean unataka tembea mumai and you think like you can walk on water and you know you're gonna drown. You don't even know how to swim.
Mm.
You know. So
Mm.
me point yangu ni nani what I'm trying to tell people is this, right?
Mm.
I don't have the solution for this. Maybe you don't have the solution either. But if we've already lost a lot of money. Ile wakati Lime ilifunga ile line. Do you know how much money Lime took from people?
No, I don't know. I never
Yeah,
joined those.
ilikuwa almost come over 50, maybe over 50 million dollars, right?
Wow.
Jeff, niliangalia GDP, and I said this earlier. GDP ya Burundi, okay? Burundi as
Mm.
a country, which is the so-called the poorest country in the world, which is not the poorest
Yeah.
country in the world, but GDP ya Burundi iko $3 billion, right?
Mm.
As for now, LSCC kama muko 5 million people, as for now, as we speak, if there's 5 million people in LSCC, nikusema LSCC shakula about nearly $7.5 billion. That's three times almost three times nani, two times, almost three times the GDP of the whole entire country of Burundi. And
Wow.
guess who are the majority in this investment? In the black people, Africans.
Mm. That's right.
Manataka about African American muhimu manani ma G20 countries like Germany,
Mm.
United States, Australia, Canada, right? And nani ma many countries in Europe. Those are the ones bana invest. And sana sana ni mu America because of course America is the leading economy mu dunia.
Mm-hmm.
Bakongomani benye bana invest mu LSC ni ba mingi sana. And some of them, like, we don't even know the number, but there's too many. Too many.
Man.
Banafika become hundreds of thousands.
And I can tell you the reason why Big Nasema headquarters in Kia Dallas is because here in Texas, man, pretty much all I'm telling you, kama unasikia headquarters na Kia Dallas is because Texas in a lead offices. You can count how many offices. Mule mu Dallas muko office mingi, mu Houston muko maofisi mingi, Austin muko maofisi. Manake kila
Olivier,
coin ya
welcome, Olivier.
Texas. Mm.
Karibu ku live. MC Cedric iko wapi? Aingia, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, endelea wangu.
Yeah, enjoy it. So maki Texas maki wana lead maki kila Kongole mwenye iko maki mu Texas manake, and that's why balikiwa na kumedi fwake ile strategique ya kutia ofisi ingine juba wanasema second headquarter after ile ya Hong Kong itakuwa ya Dallas. Hii watafungula uh, le 24 na le 25. I think ile event ni ya siku mbili, ni ya le 24 na le 25. So now we are waiting to see how, you know, how things are going to happen. We're waiting to see Kylian Mbappe. If Kylian Mbappe is good.
Oh,
Man.
mie kitu, the only thing mimi natasema ni hii.
Yeah.
Whether LSC iko nani, whether it's not closing ama iko naendelea, I don't care. Lakini one thing I need to let people know, it's a Panzi scheme. You have to understand. Tusipretend kama ni business yenye ku legit. Haiko cryptocurrency, haiko nani banaweta nani bale ba crypto.com, unasikia?
Yeah.
Haiko Fortune 500, it's not. Haiko Acorn, it's not Acorn, no. It's a Panzi scheme. So you put your money in there, it's a risky. Kila mtu niko namuuliza mweko na ofisi na kwa jamani nishaongea nao Kentucky. Mr. Like I said, I'm not going to mention anybody's name here. Yeah. And hatuta point any fingers.
That's right.
Lakini bote wanakuambia nishobote ni mariski tunakamata. Nasikia. Yeah. So you know this is risky. Lakini mnafanya propaganda na muna invite na batu mukuye, this is real, let's put in the money.
Shida kubwa sana kabisa.
Na bamakanisa, bapastere mkanisa, bachungaji.
Yeah. Even I saw videos, people praying, man.
Hey, you know? Ile video nilipostaka batu yuko naomba mkanisa, Mungu naomba Lssc sifunge, Mungu asaidie. It's almost like kama mko mpori, mko napigana vita, kisha uko naomba Mungu aseme bombe simwonjesha na wapi. Panabajua. Yeah. So,
man, all right, Josh. Thank you so much for inviting me, man. Tomorrow is work, man. You know, we gotta work. You know, kwa watu wenye waliacha makazi zao juu ya Lssc, but we cannot, man.
No, mimi siwezi kuichi kazi yangu aseme niliacha juu ya Lssc. It's not a guarantee. Kama yuko na akili walipataka pesa wakatosha wakaziinvest in something else. Lakini kama ulikuwa tunakula because unaaminia kama Lssc kupala uge more, because here's the other thing that happened. But remember Lssc ilikuwa na system ya mzuri ya kutrap watu, the nice trap. Hey, you put in $5,000, we give you 5,000 more. So okay, I'm gonna put in somebody else. Okay, yeah. So when I tell 5,000, we give you 5,000 more. Then you get a dividend that that extra nani inakuya ndani.
Yeah.
And then unafaidika muone mwiki unapata kama 1,500 or something. Yeah, but ile ni system. And then bakakia nyingine system nyingine ya kusema hey, if you leave your money longer mwa hii investment, the longer your money stays, the more money you're gonna make. Some people baliacha pesa mule for months. Yeah, then sawa pesa zao zinaenea, the amount is good. Before ilikuwa hivi, before uingie mwa ile lightning, you have to be in Lssc first. So you invest in Lssc and then I invest in lightning.
Yeah.
You see? And then when it's time to go, pesa zao zinaenea, banafagia. Unasikia?
That's right, man.
So yeah.
Very crazy.
All right, Jeff.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you again. Yeah.
Thank you for what you're doing for community, man. This is educating people, man.
Okay. Merci.
All right. So, okay.
Let me see. Nani mwingine anaingia? Let's see. 1 second. Yeah, kama kuna vitu ya kushare, tuambie. You can request here and I'll let you in and we can Dakota nasema stop talking about pastors. They're human being, like even them, they're just trying. Okay, yeah, I understand that they're just trying, but again, if you understand, Nani, you know good and evil. As a man of God, you understand what's good and what's bad. So if you do that, and if you go in the front of people, if you go in the front of 200 people and tell them like you should join the Lssc and blah 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 and let's pray, you are misleading people. So you don't matter come out. Like we have to, some people need to be accountable for it, you know, because if you're a pastor, you are a leader, and then as a leader, people are following you what you say. So now, as a pastor, why you're telling people to join Lssc if you know you are misleading them? Those people are going to trust earlier. Now that Lssc inafunga, do you think you're going to have the same trust from your people like they used to trust you before? No. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, we shouldn't talk about pastors, yeah, like sometime some people gotta be held accountable here. Especially, the only reason I'm saying holding them accountable is because they are misleading people. That's it. MC Cedric, welcome. Tunakuchunga upatie upane na opinion yako hapa hivi. Yeah, so Joyle, my job here is to spray awareness. Unasikia? We can do better. We can have something yenye constructive yenye itatusaidia shibot as a community and yenye haiko Panzi scheme. Unasikia? We shouldn't fall for these kind of traps. We have to understand that there's so many ways that we can make money. And the most surprising part is that haiko seme batu wenye wali invest mu Lssc, haiko seme ni 2,000 people, it's not 10,000 people. Tuko na county mu hundreds of thousands. And like again, mina tia flag hapa hivi, Congolese flag. Congolese will invest in hundreds of thousands. That's a lot of money. We're talking billions of dollars. Billions. Pesa nye China ikona nani inakopesha. It's a money that African countries are begging to borrow from Chinese and other countries. Right? Lakini shit tunakamata zile pesa tunazipatia invisible person that we don't even know. Unaona? Maybe tukikamata kata zile pesa tunazikamata tunazitia pamoja as Congolese and maybe tunaiboro nani, we give it to Kisekedi or something, or give it to some politicians in Africa and maybe at least nawasaidia ba nani ba bengine basizikule benye atujue kama wanatokea wapi. Unaona? Iko really sad, iko sad. So there's so many things we can do. There's so many things we can do with the money. Yeah. Cedric anasema ata join in 2 minutes. Yeah, so my job here is just to spread awareness, to make sure that people understand that the only person who's going to win in this investment is the scammers, is Lssc. Lssc is the only person who's going to win. Nyi wengine wote mta lose. That's it. They're paying you kisha wanakukata 20%. The 20% wanakukata, it's a lot of money. If you count, it's a lot. So people nafaidika quadruple of what you're making. Imagine how banks, you know, when to borrow money. right? Unafanya deposit munani mu bank, unatia let's say $20 mu bank account, unaiacha mule for let's say for example unaiacha mule for 1 week. Mwa ile 1 week benki kuambia how much money they've made from your $20 ni ulitia ndani. Wait, James anasema nini? Did you read the comment here, Jackson, about the so-called free cars? Oh no, I didn't pay attention, man. Oh, okay. No, ile free, those free cars, I don't think they actually do give free cars, man. Because how come up Boise, well, I live in Boise, niko Boise, Idaho. So mbona tunaona mtu anapatia car hapa Boise, Idaho? If there is one, batuambie. Batuambie. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end up the live here very soon. Probably in the next 10 minutes. It's gonna be midnight here in Boise, so I'm gonna want to go to sleep too. Yeah, but anyway, the last thing I'm gonna say is this. Like I said, I'm here to spread awareness and to just tell people that there's something that is better. We can do better. Tuko na ingine njia mzuri tunaweza kuingiza pesa bila ku fall into this so-called investment, which is not. It's not really investment. We are lying to ourselves. Now, one thing nilikia figure out ni when somebody anapata problem, when somebody has a problem here and unaambia hawa ndugu yetu, sana sana ndugu yetu wa Kongomani, if you tell them, hey, munipatie msaada, munisaidie hivi na hivi, hakuna mwanatoshaka pesa. Nobody. The best you can get unapataka maybe maximum unapata nika 10,000 or something, and that is if like somebody died or something. Unasikia? Lakini when it comes to this Panzi scheme and all that, munaenda kule deep kule kuma savings account. Kuko batu wenye walikamata ma credit card ku bank, walikamata credit cards ku bank, bakafanya nani bakaleta credit. Imagine getting a credit card ya $10,000 just so you wanna join Lssc. It's crazy. And now everything is going crashing down. What's really going to happen? Au nyi wenye mulikuti makazi, what is it going to happen really? Tuna spend billions of dollars, tunapatia batu wenye tujue. We give it to people that you don't know, people you never see in your life, benye habiko ataba African, right? We trusted them with our money. Okay, Zera it's not crashing down. Okay, so they said that you got 2 days left until gonna open the system back up. So let's wait for 2 days. So today is Tuesday, so we're talking tomorrow. So tomorrow everything will be back in line and working. So let's see what happens. I mean, it's good. Kabakifungula Lssc back, that's good. Bravo. Lakini sasa, here's what I know. Here's what's gonna happen, Nani, Giselle, that you said is not crashing. Here's what's gonna happen. everybody batatosha pesa zao. Everybody will want to withdraw their money because scared. Now, do you think Lssc is gonna let that happen? You think Lssc is gonna let people withdraw their money? No, it's not gonna do that. Unasikia? They're not gonna let you guys withdraw your money. No. So yeah, this is the end of it. Because it's a scam. It's not a real investment. It's not a real thing. Unaona? An investment ya kweli unaendaka unatia pesa, and then when you done invest, kama unasema mimi nachoka na investment, you take your money out. You withdraw your money and you go. Yeah, they might take a little bit of percentage, lakini unakamataka pesa zako zote unazitoa. Lssc waliwezaka kuba block way earlier. Everybody moko na 10,000 sahi, I dare you to go in your account and say, I need to get all my $10,000 out. It's not going to happen. They block you. And then when you ask, wanakwambia, oh, it's because you've been getting so much profit, now there's no way you can get all your money out. And like I said earlier, kama Lssc kuko traffic ya mingi, there's too many people joining, so that's why there's technical difficulty. Why hawakusema basi bapatie percentage ya batu kidogo? Let's say mupatie kwanza 50,000 people. Well, that's not a lot of people. Mupatie, okay, what about bapatie basi bale benye biko na maofisi? Benye biko na maofisi tu bakuwe able to withdraw their money, so that they can show everybody else like, hey, she benye tuko ma leader tulipata our money, so just to ensure you guys that everything is working. Why they didn't do that? It's because none of them, even those with the offices, they have no information. They have no idea what's going on. Yeah. Oh, MC said, okay, all right. Yeah, so me, like, my advice yangu ndapana ni hii. This is my advice, and probably my final advice is this. If we come together as a community, as African, and let me just say it, as Congolese, especially Wakongomani, if we can come together with this much money that we have, we put our minds together, we can do something remarkable. Unasikia? Ma community ya mingi na bifanyaka. Mexicans do it, na bana thrive. Chinese wanakuja hapa wanabifanya, bana thrive. Koreans wanafanya vile. Jewish people, they do the same. Every immigrant wanakuja hapa wanafanyaka vile, na ma communities always gonna thrive. I was in Georgia, and kuko fast kunapitaka Georgia, unaangalia it's a Korean, most of the people wanaishi pale wa Korean. I think I went there last time, and ukiangalia manyumba banaishi mu community ya mzuri na takata, biko na manyumba za mzuri, unaona? Biko na ma restaurant, biko na makanisa, and utaona the entire community, they only have like 1 or 2 churches, and that's it. And all of them wanaendaka wanakutana mule Sunday. Unaona, ukiingia mu kanisa unakutana kanisa na yala 700 people, 1,000 people in one church. Au wanaweza fanya kanisa mbili munani Sunday, and everybody go in there and pray. Unasikia? Lakini Wakongomani wapi? No. Kila mtu anapenda kuwa na kanisa yake. Everybody wants to be a leader. Maki kuku ile kitu inaoka iko mushie nyeko, we just want power. Kila mtu anapenda lead. And then the same thing is going to happen with this kind of investment munaingia ndani. Everybody muna join in. the leaders follow, badanganya, they just lie to you, and then you follow them like that, and fall into a trap. We could have used that money and Lssc to do something productive. Boise munjikamata, let's say hapa Boise, Idaho. Like I live in Boise, Idaho. Okay. If only in Boise, Idaho, we could have tunakamata zile pesa zenye tunatia pamoja zile pesa zenye muwest Lssc na ma investment yenu tunatia pamoja, we could build like 2 major big church, and everybody wanakuwa mna pray mule, mnaleta pesa, mnapata, I mean mnapata pesa, because if mko naingia mu church 1,000 people, more than 500 people, more money you're making as pastors. Muna okay. It's okay to be a follower. You don't have to be a leader. Not everyone needs to be a leader. Unasikia? It's okay to be a follower. Mimi nikikuwa pastor, mimi naangalia okay, huyu mtu kuna idea mzuri ya kusema ya kumove forward, ya kumove community forward. To be honest, I will be okay to be a follower. Mr. Fight ni kweli hapana. Hata tukienda kuma inchi za kabambi, look at the United States. There's 330 million people in the United States, but guess what? One person is leading the country. When the China has 1.5 billion people, 1.4 billion people. Guess who's leading? One person is leading China. When the India has 1.5 billion people, there's only one person who's leading them. Unaona? Lakini nje mapasta tu kanisa kaivi. Kila mtu anapenda akwe leader. And the same thing is happening in Congo. Everybody want to be a leader. And then I wonder why nchi yetu naribika. Power. Tuko na power hungry. Everybody want to be a leader. So now what's going to happen with these things? Lssc inakuya itabomola, not only like tuliongea na James earlier, not only it's going to destroy churches, it's going to destroy families. Niliona mama mmoja analia ku TikTok, she was crying, she was like, niliborrow my husband, my husband begged me not to join this, but I didn't listen. Lakini nikaborrow my husband money to mutia mu Lssc, and now all my money is gone. You see? So now husband anakuwa angry ya bibi yake. Why? Bibi akusikia. Makilio, no, it's true. Mwende kuma TikTok, watu wanalia sana. People are nervous. So that's why mimi nasema, even if Lssc inafungula Wednesday, which tomorrow, that's what they're saying. Yo, tomorrow everything is back up and running. Fine. You will tell me how many withdrawal itakuwa. Everybody will take their money out. Now, if Lssc has 5 million people invested in, once you bataona 1 million people wanna withdraw pesa zabo, they will shut it down. Like, this is the end of everything. I don't care what you say. It's done. Masikia. It's the same thing that happened to Wells Fargo. Wakati kulitokea nani some kind of fraud in Wells Fargo, there was a problem with Wells Fargo. People came and take their money out, wengine wakakulia pesa zabo. Guess what happened? People stopped investing in Wells Fargo. They stopped putting their money. Even myself, I even say that too, like I will never put my money in Wells Fargo because of what happened. And that's a bank. Unasikia. Sasa imagine hii yenye iko scheme and hakuna customer service. You can't call anybody kama unapoteza pesa zako. What do you think gonna happen? Everybody, kama bana open tomorrow, everybody's withdrawing their money. And once bataona the first 100,000 people, the first 200,000 people wanatusha pesa zabo, they're gonna shut it off. It's done. Nasikia. So as people, as a community, we need to come up together. We need to come together and figure out something important, not Lssc. Unasikia? Lssc is not one of them. Nani anasema, I think the only thing we are lacking as Congolese community is trust and honesty. Yeah, that's true. We don't trust each other. I don't even think, yeah, we don't trust each other. I don't even love each other at all. We don't. Only when it comes to nani benefit. Unasikia? That's the only time we love each other. When Lssc started, ukaona ma community ya Wakongomani wote wanaanza kuja pamoja. They started coming together when Lssc started. Unaona wewe anakuya, inakuwa friendship inakuwa mingi sana. Oh yeah, niko na idea, you know, if you join this, if you do this, and then manaanza fanya ma meeting na ma restaurant na ma group. Mpaka nikasema wait, hold on. So these people walikuwa wangiake na hawa watu, and then as Lssc nakuya in, all the sudden wanakuwa one person. Really? Yeah, because muko benefit, there's money in it. Unaona? But when you bring an idea unasema okay, mimi nataka leta idea ya kufungula enterprise fulani. Mimi nataka fungula I don't know, shop, gas station, blah blah blah. I need money. You guys munisaidie. Let's do this. Kila mtu tu anafunga mkono na wanakuangalia. But sasa the one problem tuko nayo ba Afrika, especially ba Kongomani, mimi nasema tena. When you tell them to put money together, the first question wanakuwa wanakuuliza seme, what are we going to do with that money? Like, what business idea you have in your mind that we can do with the money? What do you mean business idea? So there's people that know what to do with money. It doesn't matter kama iko $10 billion, kama iko $1. There's people that knows what to do with money. So tukitia zile pesa zetu pamoja, once tuna come together, there's too many minds. We can figure out what to do. Hold on. And then other question nilikuwa napata sasa, nasema vile nasema oh, and like who we gonna give the money to? We can't trust the person that we're gonna give the money to. Of course, that's the problem we have. We have a trust issue. We don't trust each other. That's where the jealousy in Anzaka, that's where the killing starts. On. But tukikamata $7 billion tunaluzi mu Lssc ama $4 billion, ile pesa iko enough kufanya bank. Unasikia? Iko enough to open a bank. It's so much money that when you go on a mortgage, let's say kama, and in Texas, which Texas is the hub of all the Lssc offices iko pale vile, mkikamata zile pesa zenu mnazitia pamoja, mnaenda ku banki fulani, mnalomba loan au mna invest mule banki au mna invest muna. Trust me, nyi wenye mko na mortgage nyi wote mngilipaka mortgage zenu, all your mortgages are going to be paid off with that kind of money. And guess what? Not only that, unapata respect. Like, this is why mzungu anaheshimia sana. They respect so much nani Mexican community hapa. Oh yeah. You might say no, unaweza disagree, lakini wana respect because ukiangalia munaone mufasi kwenye munaishi, kama kuko Mexican mwenye alifungula restaurant, ile restaurant inakuwa na yala. Kama kuko Mexican mko na shop, even shiba Afrika tunaenda kama ile tuna shop ma shop zabo. Kama ni ba Chinese, shinjo wa kwanza, we are the first customer, number one customers. Why? Because those people wakifanya kitu, once they decide to do something, they do it for real, and their people come wanawasaidia na wanapatia support. Lakini Waafrika ukiangalia ukifanya ka kitu, people wanakia wanaomba deni, wanakia wanawakopesha, eti unikopesha ndio kulipa kesho. And then how do you expect my business to thrive if you come in unakamata madeni? And then nikikataa kukupatia deni, unahama, unaanza nyingine fasi kwa mwingine mtu, unaanza fanya shop. So mimi nakupatia, I dare you go to Walmart. When you go to Walmart ulombe deni, unasema mimi nakia ndani, I will pay tomorrow and see what happens. Police ni watakuitia. But si wengine, no, we don't support each other. And that's the problem. So it's easy, mtu wa nje akiona weakness. Once they see weakness munyie, they can easily come in and tell you what to do, and you can do it. That's why Lssc Lssc is so weakness. But they don't even get along. Yeah, so if we come up with a scheme like this, we can easily get them. And they came and they did it and it worked. And they took the money. So this is a lesson for us. And one thing, I'm gonna see what happens after Lssc nafunga. Let's see what happens if somebody's gonna come up with an idea on how we can actually do better investment yenye haiko hii maskimu tuliingia ndani. Unasikia? Let's see what happens. Because my secrets zenu zinatoka nje. We know you have money, mko na pesa. Unaona? And even if you didn't have money, mnaenda mkaboro jumo invest mu Lssc, right? So ile energy ulikuwa nayo ya kwenda kuborrow money, ile courage ulikuwa nayo ya kutosha pesa zako mu savings, 401k. Some people walikamata ma 401k zao banazitosha kule wanaleta mu Lssc. Kuko mimi nasikia bingine bana lose up to $200,000. And if that is the truth, because ile investment ya lightning nyingine ya pili walileta, balikuwa bana encourage watu muache pesa zenu mule ziwakie, like leave your money here. The more you leave your money here, the more money you're gonna get. That's how it was, right? So kama uko na 5,000 unaacha mule, inaenda na increase, inaenda na increase, inaenda na increase, inaenda na increase. And then ikifika ku certain point, inakuwa time yenu manangala, okay, time yako withdraw inaenea, they shut it down. Unasikia? So oh yeah, people have money. They do have money in their homes. Lakini ukienda kubalomba pesa wanakwambia hapana. Unasikia? Wanazivuchika. So yeah, we as people, we can do better. Makongomani tujikaze, tutoe ile maakili ya kutoaminiana. Tuko na ile problem, we have a trust issue. Tujikaze, tuache vitu vya power hungry. Tuko na njala ya power. No, not everyone is meant to be a leader. You can't be a leader. Not everyone can be a leader. Like, it's okay to be a follower. It's okay. Kama ulikuwa pasteur Afrika kule vile, fine. Acha wenye walikuwa hapa wakasoma masomo ya upasteur hapa wakoe wapasteur. Let them lead. Wende kwa shemasi, ongoza wengine. It's okay. It's fine if you don't lead anybody. Lakini akisema sasa Mungu atakuchukia ama Mungu hatakusikia. No. Because ingekuwa hata basi government wapatiaka pesa, that would be great. Government wapatiaka pesa because uko na kanisa yako. Like, but you don't get anything from the government. You just want to separate the people. That's what you want to do. And then when I say something like that, mnasema oh, niko mtu mbaya, niko atheist. Some people wanasema mimi niko atheist, I don't believe in God. Unasikia? So the only thing I'm trying to tell, especially kama shiva young people, benye tuko tunakomala, is like tusiendelea kufollow hii ma footstep ya wazazi wanafanya. Hii footstep zao ziko za mzuri. Biko na to mislead. Unasikia? And the reason why we couldn't see this back home, Africa tulikuwa tubione because kila mtu alikuwa yuko poor, and maybe some of us tulikuwa watoto. We couldn't see that. Lakini wakati tunafika hapa, now you start to see like, oh, so this was the problem. And this is the problem that's going on in our country. See, it's the same thing that iko napitikana kule, is just na njo bile bile wenye viko nafanya hapa hivi. There's no difference. Unasikia? But when you tell them, either watakuita au watasema kwa mko sadabu, or you don't know what you're talking about. It's just that the truth is the truth, and you gotta accept it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close my live. Thank you everyone when you joined. Now, tuta continue conversation next time. I hope benye biko nangai na pray that Lssc continues. I hope Lssc continue. But if you ask me, should I join Lssc every day? Na wana kuambia no. I will always say no. It's a Panzi scheme. It's a scam. Don't join it. Don't. Nakwambia with a straight face. It's not a good investment platform. It's not a real company. These people are scammers. They're gonna take your money, and in the end of the day, you're gonna be the one. Oh, anasema sasa nimechelewa. Bro, auchelewa. I think I'm the one that started late. Nilianza na 10. I started almost at 10:30, so I've been here for a while. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. If you ask me to join Lssc, nakwambia no, don't do it. Don't join it. It's a scam. Maybe Gabi ulikuwa huko, lakini acha nipatie tu little bit of clarification. Tulikuwa nasema hivi, bale benye biko na maofisi biko nasema kama bitu te biko sawa, batu basi panic, it's okay. That nina bambia baoneshe some kind of documentation. Mupatie batu proof. Show people an email, at least something that banaweza sema okay, this is something that tuko nayo, akuonyesha proof kama the company is on and still running. Give people something that bataminia kama Mungu anasema ni kweli. So if you have no proof, na wewe kuna rely kwa Francois aliandika kaliro biro vunani. Tena I was talking to James earlier, anasema Francois alisema si anagonjwa. Really? What kind of company that has over 5 million people that only has one customer service? Everybody's talking to one person only. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, no. So don't join Lssc. It's a scam. No matter what you say, I don't care what you say. Do not join. Do not. Yeah, so yangu teile na tutazidi tena next time, I think. Francois has not Francois ana last name, bro. Francois ana last name. Francois last time hapa juzi tunaona wanatuma mafoto yake akisema ashakuwa na girlfriend. Tena banatia girlfriend wa black. And balituma mule mbon chat. Which is crazy, actually. It's crazy. And some people actually, they really do believe kama ni kweli. Asi last name ya Francois ni Kalunga. Bro. Yeah, man. Betulongea ni mingi sana. Betulongea ni mingi. I just want to make sure that people don't fall for this kind of scam. These things are not real. Please don't join it. Pesa zetu tukikuwa na pesa, we can invest our money in something good and yuko productive and yuko better. Kuko ma investment ya mingi tunaweza tia pesa zetu ndani na zitatupatia profit. Hata profit inakamata 10, 5, 6 years is still better, where you know your money is safe. If anything happens, your money is secure. Unasikia? Hapana hii investment yenyewe unalala, unaamka usubuhi, it's gone. That's what happened to Lime. That's what happened with Lime. Unatia pesa zenu, unatia way, and then the next day unalamuka, your money is out. It's gone. Unasikia? To lose so much money Lime. Unaona? We bale watu ya Lime nasikia sema balipanaga kama ilikuwa ni so it was a 3 months trial. That's what I heard. Like it was 3 months trial. So batu ya mingi waliingia ndani. Bakasema after 3 months but try again and see what happens. So people baka join. Lakini guess what? When they saw there's so much money coming in, hawakuambia watu tena deadline. They didn't say that. They just let people keep coming. Watu wakaendelea kuitana. People keep coming. And then guess what? Once franga zabo zilikap, baka shut down. And I'm convinced that ile Lime ilikuwa company ya Lssc. Ni system tu walichenga watu, walibacheza. Bakatia Lime, jua nini? Au walikuwa I think maybe walikuwa wanafeel kama wiko wana lose. So wakasema okay, let's try this so we can get more people by investing Lime, and then mwana invest Lime and then wanakula kwanza zile. Because all the money that mkusha make mo Lssc, bamingi wazileta Lime. And they lost. You know. So same thing na ile lightning ya pili iko pale vile. Lightning is the same thing. Banakwambia ukitia 5,000 tutatia 5,000 on top. Yeah. So that means ile pesa yote ulikuwa shakuwa na Lssc before, because lightning iko nakupatia double. Of course everybody, when you're getting double, you're going to invest your money. So everybody bakatoka tena mule kulani kwa Lssc bakaingia mule lightning. All of them. Kale ka saving kako kusha pata mule Lssc yote ulipataka unaleta tena kule munani mu lightning. Guess what? Now banangalia zote zabo zibalikupatia zisharudia, they shut it down. Like people should have seen this coming. Mulipasha like this batumishi ya Mungu wa pastor. Aya mkuona hivi. How come you didn't see this coming? Aya Mungu akuwaonesha kama Lssc na mkanisa mnakuwa mnatabiri sana David mnanena kwa lugha mkanisa tunawaonaka. How come you didn't see that coming? Na watumishi wenu mingi ndio yuko na bana invest mu Lssc. Yeah, so please guys, please don't join this stuff. It's a scam. It's a scam. When they Google sahi, Google Lssc, the first word that's gonna come in is a scam, because it's not real. It's not a real company. Don't waste your money. Inaleta sana huzuni kuona bakongomani gisi it's crazy how we can mislead each other, the way we can mislead each other, na tunaingia mwi vitu na tunajua kama iko wrong and we still do it anyway. Unaona? Mimi na James hapa nani mnaendana kabisa. Yeah, so me and Aki, I'm gonna keep spraying spray awareness. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep making people aware that just don't do it. That's it. You know. Ba mama yetu ile one thing nakwambia nani Gabi, ile lime bamere ya mingi walumia ndani, bamere ya mingi walumia. Me bata kwambia ba mingi wali keep quiet, bakavuchika because banaya kama baisha messed up so much. Balilumia kabisa, wakuko ba lose my 4,000. Even myself, I was one of the victims. So I'm not gonna lie, and that's why I said. So once Nikia figured out, like, okay, these things is not even real. So I have to start spreading awareness, let people know. Hold on. Batu ya mingi wenye batu ya mingi wenye walikuwa benye hawajue, you know, like bazazi yetu, bazee wenye yuko ma 65, 70 abayi kusoma, abayi kuandika, bana trust baba jamaa yuko na maofisi. And then kisha wangalie mzuri tena kitu ko pale, bale wenye yuko na maofisi, right? Those with offices, biko na lengine ma investment zo, kuko ba jamaa bimina biko na maofisi walikuwa na ile lime nabo, nao wali invest mu lime. Kuko wengine wanaita kama njoo VYB, kama VYB, and I know a lot of people baisha join in VYB. Na mimi wakani niambia niingie, nikakatala this time. I knew it was a trap. Nikakatala. Na ile VYB is the same thing. It's a scam. Nasema ile VYB ni ya Marekani, and that's a well-known company ya wapi. Bana pay the same way. Unasikia? You have to bring in people. You have to connect with other people in order to get money. It's the same. It's a Panzi scheme. I don't care what you say. But tulikuya hapa Marekani, I think we came here for a good purpose. Lakini bitu kunafanya biko so disappointing, man. Bina disappoint. Yeah. No, man. Those ile business hazina. There's no business in America that you can have without an EIN number. Never going to happen. A business in America must have an EIN number. EIN number ni kama social security ya company. What did you say? What did James say? All right, I think I'm gonna close my live now. Yeah. So guys, again, thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. My whole point was to spread awareness, yeah, Lssc and all, and maybe try to give some advice. Again, it's not like I have a solution. I don't have a solution for this. I wish I had a solution. Lakini the solution can be kama tuna come together, tunatia maakili pamoja, and we can figure out a solution. Zile franga zenu mnavuchika ma closet. If we have a good idea, we can put those money into good use. Hapana Lssc. No Lssc. Nasikia. So yeah. If you came here live unatafuta nani answer of au kama mimi najua any answer kwa Lssc, no, I don't have an answer. The only answer I know about Lssc is a scam, and don't do it again. If you did it before, don't do it again. You're being scammed, you are being robbed. Yeah. And tunapashwa, we have to stop misleading people. Kama understand unaya kama hii kitu ni mubaya, hii kitu yako mzuri, don't tell anyone else to do it. Me, the first time nilizaka figure out kama ni kitu ya mbaya, I didn't tell anybody else. From the day one, nilitaka naanza ambia watu, don't join Lssc. It's not a good investment company. It's not a real investment. I start telling people. Nasikia. So those who quit their jobs, muliquit makazi sema muko muna nani muna mushapata nani investment ya mzuri unabangizia pesa. Well, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. But asema seme Dallas, kuko meeting Dallas, which is tomorrow, Wednesday. Na Francois atakuwa yuko pale. Francois in the name. Francois iko na sura ya Baarabu. Kisha company iko China. And then Francois iko na name ya Kifaransa. Like, that doesn't make any sense. How the, like, what is that exactly? And you guys actually believe that is real? But remember, nani scam like that banatiaka majina, right? They put names. So banatia ma faces zina nani zina resonate na watu, zina relate to people. That's why they put Francois' face. They couldn't put anybody nani. If they could, they bangitia sura ya mtu mweusi. Like even okay, ule Francois, you know, is a brown person. Okay, maybe mutamu trust like that. Because in the beginning it was yaka Francois. Mimi nikaanza waza sema who is Francois exactly? Who Francois Jonan? And then nikawaza kuse maybe after Francois kutakuya somebody else mwenye mtakuwa hivyo kuongea naye, lakini nikiuliza ba manager mnasema njoo ba manager, oh, you have to talk to Francois. You have to talk to Francois. And he's how I figured out nikajua kama Francois is a lie and is not a real person. Every time I niandikia message, right? Mobon chat, Francois anaandika message. Guess what? Mimi najibia thank you so much. Mimi naandika random stuff. That's what I was doing. I would just write a random stuff in English. Na mimi najibia. Kisha anasema okay, unaona ananijibia na anasema okay, thank you. Now ananitumia ingine my investment asema you know if you put this much money you can make this much money if you put this. Kisha anasema how kama mtu kuna mjibia ma rubbish. Lakini yeye ananiandikia vingine. So nikafigure out no, this person is not real. You know, it's just a computer. Maybe it's AI that's giving you not a bunch of answers back. No. And then one day we're gonna say, oh, kama if you're not bringing in people, they another could threaten to shut down your account. Actually, to shut down your account. No. Oh, kama huko na watch my meeting, huko na watch my live, which live yenye haikuwa can happen. No. So bazazi yetu, ba mama yetu, ba baba yetu, ba dada yetu, please mujikaze, muache hii mabitu, mutoke mu Lssc. Kama ushapata pesa zako, kama ushapata buma faida, fine. Leave. We as young people, as a community, we can come together, we can figure it out. We can make our own investments. We can figure out what we can do with our money. Unaona? Hii ni lesson to learn. That's it.